Alright guys, it's good to see y'all again. Now let's just hope that the game is happy to see you all again too, cause we all know how OBS feels about taking its sweet, sweet time. But while I wait for that to sort itself out, how are you all doing today? Come on. There we go. Oh, not yet. That's for later. Hell yeah, glad you guys are all doing better than OBS is. Because OBS is a clown. Today, we go from fighting other Kirbys to fighting everything that is not a Kirby. And I think I know just the tool to do it with. As with Returns to Dreamland, I'm gonna be trying to do one round with an ability, one round without an ability. And if we're good and we finish in time, well, I think it means that we get to take a little DeDeDetour, if you catch my drift. But before we can play as the king, we might as well learn to harness his hammer for our own. As you can see, hammer may be a little bit disgustingly strong. Let's see if that spares us from having to deal with Pyribit's worst attack. The oh god, I have no three-dimensional vision. Why am I like this attack? What you have for food, by the way? Ha! When in doubt, abuse iframes like a total asshole. It's a fair tactic considering the boss is doing the exact same thing. And with that, he's down. Oh, do we have different flavor text? This toasty toad is so hot, he uses molten lava for his bath water. His favorite hobbies are causing volcanic eruptions and hopping all over the place. I hate that the internet has ruined the term bath water. I hate that fact so much. Yo-ho-ho, that sounds delicious. Nothing beats a properly set quesadilla, and thanks to the bottom screen, we get to take a little one-up tomato with us. Imagine losing the arena because you missed that star, fell off, and died. That would just be shameful. Imagine being Mr. Frosty. That would also be shameful. When the mighty pink puffball pounces, even the strongest bosses will fall. Will you stand victorious at the end of it all? I did not realize that was a little poem until just now. He wishes he was Entei. Maybe then he would actually be, you know, well-liked, instead of maybe the most hated boss in 3D Kirby. Speaking of bosses, good to see you, boss. Whoop, whoop. And just for that, you're getting breakdanced on. Ooh, that sounds good. I am glad that your dinner endeavors have gone nice and tasty and creatively. God, I really want to go to that one chocolate place in Brooklyn now. Why am I like this? This is my problem. I'm on the opposite of a seafood diet. I am on a seafood do not diet. I see food, I don't eat it. I proceed to think about it. I'll see if I can round up a link at some point. I'll also see if I can eventually round up some warm bodies to go visit it. Because sadly, New York is a very large place, and it does not always mean that one thing is very easily accessible from another thing. God, this boss would be my nightmare. Tree pollen everywhere. And stopped him before I even got to, like, one move of phase 2. We're gonna see a lot more of these attack patterns when we do the non-ability run, don't worry. Hammer is just, for lack of a better term, off the shits. Really, the pause screen text doesn't appear until the boss health bar actually pops in? Come on, game. Give me my flavor text. Okay, these flavor texts are the same ones from when we were playing through the story mode. It's just that I do not remember Pyribits because I do not respect him. I do not believe he has rights. He has the right to remain silent and the right to stop hopping into the background like a colossal ass. I will say this boss is actually incredibly clever and I love her. Unfortunately, that will not stop me from doing this. Or this. Haha, you walked into it, clown. Yeah, I think it's called the Chocolate Room, which, I mean, you know what? If you're gonna go with a name, you might as well go with a name that just immediately explains what your deal is in, like, 5 seconds flat. Yeah, okay, these are the same flavor texts. I genuinely remember that one. Oi! Waddle do, no. No, Waddle do. Do not interfere. One of these days I will, don't worry. It's happening. I love that he gusted so hard that he literally blew his own, like, cloud body off. Oh shit, that's a hurt box. I can hit that. Haha. Ooh, I wonder if I can finish it before he does his storm. Ha! You didn't even get a chance to do your unique mechanics, you fool! Yes. God, I love the living power trip that is Hammer Kirby. It's glorious. You just smash, like, a giant shit ton of people's health off with each move. If anything, it was risky of me to not use this in Returns to Dreamland, but, Spark was really overpowered in that game. Oh, you poor fool. You see, that's what happens when you don't respect Krako. Oh. Okay, maybe I should have respected Hornhead, if only because Beetle kinda fucks. Shit, I should have maybe used Beetle for this one, because I love Beetle. There we go, let's top off a little. Worst case scenario, if Sectonia gives us trouble, we do have this other tomato to go off of. And with that, you get a little display of how absolutely degenerate the invulnerability frames on Hammer are. I can just choose not to get hit. Ha, good one. Not today. Okay, so you can mostly basically choose not to get hit. Yes, don't worry, you'll get to hear Sectonia's themes. And even with an ability as stupid as Hammer, the boss fight will last long enough for you to actually get to hear them. Unlike this man, who I didn't even give the luxury of letting stand back up. Poor baby. And we are already up to Masked DeDeDe. That's right, I think Sectonia's two forms are separate instances of a fight in this. Come to your senses, King DeDeDe. I don't care if you invented this power-up. I'm better at it. Luckily, this one will last a little longer, which is good, because it's the good theme music. Thankfully, his temper tantrum does not count against your time, so keep that in mind, speedrunners. Oh god, I forgot he does that! Haha, tricked ya. Wow, I actually thought I was gonna have a lot more time with the Masked DeDeDe theme. Oh no. Luckily, I do believe we get another chance to hear it when we do the DeDeDetour. And of course, when we do this... I mean, he considered a halberd, it just didn't help him. Oh dear, we did this transition really fast. That's true, that's true. He really should consider it. It gives him a major reach advantage over my stubby little armlets. Oh hell no, get back here, Hammer. I am not losing you to a floating platform. Hey, it might. She has a lot of invincibility frames. But I would love to hear the Lié motif if you get the chance to hear it. Ooh, hit her with the backswing. Never mind, I don't think we get to hear it this time, but don't worry. Like I keep saying, when I don't feel like dunking on the game, I will do a no ability run, and that's gonna take a lot longer just because of how much more reactive it is. I don't think no ability is like the longest of challenges. Like obviously using a shitty ability would be way harder than using no ability at all. But I don't know if there's any ability that shitty in this game. Like maybe wheel? I don't fucking feel like using wheel. I'm gonna be real with you. Or should I say be real with you? Okay, yeah, these are the same pause texts. But I have to keep checking. I'll never know if I don't religiously check every single thing in the game. Constantly. Now, this section is the bane of all no ability runs. Not no ability runs. The bane of all mono ability runs. Because if you lose your ability and it goes in that pit, well, sorry, sucker, you're just not getting it back. But Super Boss, who do you think gave me this carpenter's hammer? God, these laser effects honestly look sick in 3D. Maybe I should break out the 3D glasses from the movie theater, but I don't know if my monitor can display that in either case. And now you see what I mean. One wrong hit at a bad time, because the stage actually has bottomless pits. Ah well, I no longer fear no ability runs like I have as a child. Queen Sectonia will see that she has only made me drop the weighted training hammer. I think I've shown enough of its style. Right, right. Even at that angle, you can't hit the main flower, only the bud. Oh, you juked me. That is just not cool. God, I love this laser. Unironically, this game has set my bar for what I consider to be, and I quote, a cool laser. Oh no, you guys, she's attacking the fourth wall! You were saying? Fun fact, if I just decided to jump right now, I'm pretty sure I would have lost. Okay, thank God, they actually had a provision in place for that. I'm sorry, I had to tempt fate. You again. I swear, it's always the fire bosses in Kirby that are just the rude ones. So that was styling all over the game with the monstrously overpowered hammer. Let's take the pace a little bit more normal now, shall we? Don't tell me you hate our boy Magman! I can't believe you've got something against the core of... Was it Rock? No, it wasn't Rockstar. Neo Star? Kirby Squeak Squad is 99% an incredibly pretty easy game. And then there's that asshole. And his tendency to have, like, Zangief tier grapples, he just busts out of nowhere. I've grown wise to your tricks, Kracko. Don't try it. Yeah, you can clearly see how we are... Oh, shit. I have not grown wise to that trick. Usually you don't go all the way into the corner. Come on, warn a guy, warn a guy. Yeah, Shiver Star is the not Earth. And then Water Star is inexplicably Arco the Orca again, who I guess was on a space vacation, considering that he already showed up in Dreamland 3. He may have the high ground, but I have the background. This fight actually uses the 3D to good effect. Speaking of using the 3D to good effect, let me tell ya... Oh shit, I thought that went a little more into the corner than that. I saw Avatar in 4D, and let me tell ya, for your first 4D movie experience, be careful if you're gonna pick a movie that is 3 hours long and is full of things happening, and therefore means that you probably will get your ass kicked by the seat behind you. 4D is when the movie decides that your seats need to kick your ass. Because motion. I want to feel the movie. Come on, you ain't nothing. You might be something. Note to self, be careful playing fast and loose with hitboxes, because sometimes the hitboxes hit you. Can I have sword? I cannot have his sword. A rare attack from a mini-boss that gives you absolutely nothing to work with. And then he just uses Link's forward smash. It's actually a really cool experience. I just find it funny that, like, yes, of course I decided to start out on hard mode and go for the literal 3-hour movie. But it's usually only, like, really big dramatic releases that get that treatment anyway, so it's not like I really had a lot of wiggle room. Also, the mall there had a really good food court, and if it wasn't for the fact that it was, like, in the heart of freaking Flushing's Main Street, I would love to drive people there. Instead, I would like to never set foot in that parking lot for as long as I draw breath. It's pain. With a capital E. Why am I experimenting with the ability to moonwalk? Wait. Can I has? I can has! And I let go of it too soon by mistake. Hey, back off, sister! I know it's a little early to blow a tomato, but you know what? This is the easier of the arenas. I have plenty of tomatoes to spare, and I just don't feel like it. Stand under the safe one. Gobble that star. Well, if I need it later, then I'm gonna have to make do with the ones that literally do not... Okay, it's you. I do notice that on that one, since it's a little tricky to tell, they also include a slight animation tell. You can see it like wobble before setting into place on the real one. Yeah, luckily there's like 4 other tomatoes in the lobby. It just means I don't get a mid-battle recharge. And you know what? I'm okay with that. This is the feeling out phase. When I have to see who a methodical pace benefits. God. Yeah, that's the risks though of having a very fast and loose playstyle like me. It turns out if you're not using an ability that lets you do the fast part of fast and loose, you're just playing loose. Maybe one of these days I'll have the guts to do a no tomatoes at all run. No spanky, no spanky, no spanky! Whew. There was no spanky. Why am I craving going to the Bronx Zoo again? It's been less than a half a year since I went. Actually, hold on. October to November, November to December, December to January. It's been like 3 months! I can't just live there, no matter how badly I want to. Because I am not an animal. Not gonna lie, this animation is sick. You know what? I'll show it off. Yeah, imagine that with the full 3D effect on. I did you guys a service by getting hit by that one. No, no, no. Patooey is what they call Dark Pet. That's later. That's after the Kirbathon. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal to keep us in zoos. And also probably highly immoral. Haha, you crashed, idiot. Okay, okay, okay. Don't freaking brap on me just because I called you an idiot, bro. Not cool. Also, how dare you actually have an attack? You are breaking the wheelie code. Yes, I will exacerbate my carpal tunnel with the help of Masahiro Sakurai and his favorite little angel boy. I swear, at this rate, my channel is gonna be even more of a Nintendo channel than it already is. Between one rotation of GameCube classics and the Kirbathon now guest starring Sakurai's other child. Shit, after I do that, should I just fucking do Meteos at that point? Just bring in, like, the 3rd Forgotten Sakurai game? What are zookeepers but the humans allowed to stay in a zoo? Like Super Boss, you might be happy about this one, because I fully intend on, maybe once I finish Triple Deluxe, or actually get a reliable second day in my streaming rotation again, doing Wind Waker. Casey, no. You should play Chibi, Robo. Yeah, because I realized I did Metroid Prime, which is a absolute classic of a GameCube game that I somehow never got around to doing. I beat both of the Pikmins. Why don't I complete the trend of GameCube classics that I haven't actually played by doing, say, Wind Waker, or the GameCube Fire Emblem games? Oh wow, you can actually hit his tongue. Nice. Oh, I should not have been looking at chat there. Oh my god. Not the farmer stat grinding. Okay, Pyribbit, I need you to cooperate with me. Haha. Yeah, my plan for the GameCube rotation is start Wind Waker up maybe this weekend? I'm honestly not 100% sure. And then after that, do a little bit of a dark horse, Star Fox Assault. Unlike the other ones, Star Fox Assault is not exactly a forgotten classic, but it sure is a GameCube game that I haven't played before in a big Nintendo franchise, so I want to see if it was actually that bad, or if it was just kind of ahead of its time like I suspect it was. Because I have a long-running theory that the Star Fox fandom does not actually know what it wants. Or rather, it does know what it wants. And that's literally Star Fox 64, except no substitutions. Oh my god. You just aggressively burned your table until you were a master wizard? Just burn your table until you achieve Crunk Wizardry? Ooh, am I glad that didn't hit me. Projectile, please? Please don't. No, 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 don't. Okay, okay, he's not doing the Mega Man attack again. Instead, he's just declaring a meteor shower. Boop. Not on my watch! God. Simpsons Hit and Run is legitimately a good game, too. That's the best part. For right now, I just want to at least just get that basic rotation of Wind Waker, Star Fox Assault, and Path of Radiance. And those alone should take a long-ass time. By the time I'm done with that, I might actually have, like, some of the other routes for Digimon Survive ready to go. Because I think by then, definitely it will have been enough time has passed that it is not flooding my channel. While my my handheld rotation will be the Kirby-thon, and then Kid Icarus Uprising. We are, but I just didn't want to dive back into it right away, you know? Give it some time to breathe, some time to marinate. Whoa. How unfortunate. Metroid fans at least like Super and Prime, and Zero Mission. And you'll see ones, I think, that give Fusion credit, even though it's a little more divisive. Believe me, compared to Star Fox fans, Metroid fans have a smorgasbord they enjoy. Star Fox fans want Star Fox 64. Meanwhile, F-Zero fans just want their series to be alive again. It was wooden, I just set it on fire endlessly. Oh no. Remind me to keep my nice wooden tables away from you. I will have to peruse alternative furniture options. Oh hey, we're back at DeDeDe. Now we'll actually get to hear his music for more than 5 seconds. Which is good because the masked DeDeDe theme is a massive banger. Not this inferior theme. This inferior theme I'm just going to rush through so we can get to the king proper. It is, but does it have anything on mahogany? Yeah, I didn't think so. Mahogany. It can be if you polish it. Now you can tell that this is the stronger King DeDeDe because he's purple. Okay, we cannot eat his energy balls. They are not on the tasting menu for today. Jesus, my dude, you keep that combo going for a long time. And now we play tennis with the small enemy spider. You can tell it's a stronger DeDeDe because he's actually cool. True. I love that you're all just happy that he's purple. This is what my life has become. Anyway, get ready to hear Sectonia absolutely jam out on the combination pipe organ / electric guitar. Okay, you cannot eat her energy balls. You know what, maybe I should just preface this for myself by saying that the balls are off limits. It just never works. Oh, a challenge, I see. Oh, I think I phased this perfectly. Maybe? Let's see. I think if you time it just right, the electric guitar kicks in right when the second phase starts in earnest. Let's see. Okay, no, I was still a little too quick on the draw. Well, you know what? That's what happens when I am cool and sexy and good at video game. Hey yo, why you're bull? Oh my god, Casey, you can't just ask a man why he's purple. God, for a big old Lisa Frank wasp, Sectonia sure is pretty cool. Does she not look like something you would find on one of those old Trapper Keepers? Oh. Oh no, did I kill her before the leitmotif started? Am I too good at video games? Is this the curse I must bear? Okay, you know what? Just for you, I will see what can be done, but after I beat this. Let's see if I can handle this part completely without an ability. Because in general, this is just the hard part of this arena, like, by a country mile. Okay, no double dipping, no. Bad flower petals. I'll have to go back and give it a listen. I know that this pulls from sort of this boss theme pulls from this game's overarching leitmotif. Like it sort of pulls from this game's main menu too. I think you'll be able to hear it kicking around here. It also just sounds so flowery, which is perfect for us fighting a giant flower. Yes, like I said, just for you, after this I will just pull up the main menu and go back to Sectonia Phase 1. I think I have to beat up King DeDeDe first, but let's be honest, I like doing that. He may be low-key one of my favorite characters, but that just makes it all the more fun to reverse clobber him. Man, somehow this got me on the topic of wanting to try out the Avatar: The Last Airbender tabletop game at some point. Which is weird because I don't even have like any specific I want to beat this character into the dirt favorites from that series. Oh shit, interception! Give it up, Sectonia baby! I studied all your moves! Ah, the Mortal Kombat movie is good. When a movie can change an entire character's, like, sort of history just because the spin-off movie gave such an iconic portrayal, you know you have a classic on your hands. Kano used to just be like a generic thug. He didn't even have a beard. But the guy who did his acting in the movie did such a good performance as an Australian slime ball that's it. Kano's just Australian now. There's no getting around it. He will always have the thickest, cheesiest, most unconvincing Australian accent known to man, and it's fantastic. That's one of my favorite fucking random shitty things about Mortal Kombat. Just the fact that every character just inexplicably has, like, not even just, you know, oh, obviously this man is the god of thunder and lightning. He has control over thunder and lightning. Notice, random Australian slime ball can just screw attack through the air like he just don't care. All the way back home to Australia. Sometimes it is staggering looking back at our senses of humor. Oh shit, we can skip DeDeDe? I never knew this! I never revisited this fight. Okay. Yeah, you can just pre-beat poor DeDeDe. Just wasted on the ground. Yeah, it's staggering looking back and seeing just how much of our senses of humor were shaped by two best friends play. At least me and my circle of friends I roll with in person. That shit stuck with us. I hate the fucking squeaky noise it's making. Kirby just creaking those non-existent knees. Oh shit, we never saw this attack! We never actually got up to this attack because I'm too good at video jam. He shouldn't, and yet... Sectonia is just the most bedazzled Kirby character. Even her wings are made of solid fucking gold. Just like Toadsworth's car. What happened to Toadsworth? I miss him. Did he just succumb to old age off screen or something? I don't think we've seen him since, like, Mario Baseball on the Wii. Huh. I can hear it. I wish that didn't happen while she was using her incredibly noisy hula hoop, but yeah, I can kind of hear the O2 theme in it, you're right. At least for a brief part. I can see why Game Metal decided to be like, this is too subtle, add the main hook. God, Toadsworth does have the stupidest change-up. The ball just leaves orbit. Also, I love the fact that every time you try to say his channel's name out loud, it just sounds like you're saying gay metal. And now I'm just remembering one of my favorite dumb, stupid wrestler promo moments. I am now remembering, as I am sure Super Boss is about to put into chat, gay meat. God, this song owns, though. This song is way too long for how not very long this fight is. So you see, one wrestler is, like, one of these wrestlers is trying to get a, not a wrestler, it's a team of wrestlers trying to get a match. And the commissioner, who was a vegan, just was not letting them. So naturally, she's like, look, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, have you even, like, had meat before? Have you ever hunted an animal? Have you ever even tasted game meat? She did not sound like she was saying game meat. She did not sound like she was saying game meat at all. Casey, that has powerful King K. Rool energy, and I don't like it. There is only one source allowed to do that to me, and that is the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. DeDeD goes on tour. A DeDeDetour. It is a royal time attack with fewer recovery items than in the main story mode. Now, before I continue, I'm gonna let you guys piece something together here. This is Kirby Triple Deluxe. In it, King DeDeD plays a large story role. It is the first game in the Kirby franchise on Nintendo's 3DS. This is, quite literally, the DeDeD game. The 3D game. Jump into warp holes for shortcuts into stages further ahead. Battle Deluxe mode bosses along the way. And completely spoil the final boss of the mode! Okay! Sure! I remember that being at least like a hair more subtle when I first played. Anyway, you'll notice that first of all, There are no more star bits. They are all King DeDeDe's big dumb peace sign logo. The Dream Drop Distance game. That is true. A lot of games did name their 3D entry something witty. Just like, at long last, DeDeDetour. This land will not be ruled by Queen Sectonia. No, it will be ruled by the king! The self-proclaimed Great King of Dreamland embarks on his own adventure. Casey, you're not- the sad part is you're not even wrong. And I will explain more when we get there. But suffice to say, you are literally not even wrong. That this is specifically Meta-Nort. As you'll notice, we're basically playing a spicier version of Hammer Kirby with a few more tricks. He can throw his hammer without actually, you know, losing it, for one. He also has a projectile just from the sheer force of him slamming it on the floor. Yeah, the king's pretty brolic. Unfortunately, he does not have his big dumb super jump yet. Also, yes, some of these abilities he literally acquired just so he can set things on fire. Similarly, I think that the shockwave cuts not cuts grass, but I think it cuts ropes. Or maybe you can burn the ropes with fire. That's what they get for standing in one place and bouncing back and forth. Time warp, hell yeah! Who needs to see all the content this game has to offer? The king don't have that kind of patience. Oh no, I'm gonna have to actually remember my tilt controls. These poor Waddle Dees ain't even trying. They do not want to mess with their king. They do kind of look like bunny heads. Happy Year of the Rabbit, everybody. We really picked the right game to play. Also, yes, even the one-up heads become DeDeD heads now. That reminds me of maybe one of my favorite cursed images. The like, you know how Wet Dry World just has this, like, inexplicable air of just, like, melancholy and discomfort to it? That is how I inexplicably feel about the Japanese credits for the Kirby anime. I will provide a picture reference in the server later, but for the time being, you're just gonna have to take my word on it. God, I swear, if we actually unlock the true arena today, I'm going to scream. I love how they still keep all these extra content areas, despite the game mode encouraging you to skip like crazy. You know what? I am a simple monarch. If I sits, I fits. Besides, we have to complete the game's obnoxious metal grind somehow. We are not completing the keychain grind. Fuck the keychain grind. Yeah, the thing is, because I don't know what secrets are just going to be keychains and what secrets are going to be more freaking portals into negative space. She will burb. I'm sorry, but you didn't choose the burb life. The burb life. Right? I'm glad I'm not the only one that inexplicably sees it. Oh shit, checkpoint. Nice. And of course, for the between level music, we get arguably King DeDeDe's secondary theme, Gourmet Race. Right? The weird, grungy, real-life brick walls. The floating DeDeD head. It's just strangely uncomfortable. I do not like it, Sam, I am. Okay, no going back there. I see a hidden goodie, and again, I'm not sure if it's gonna be a medal or if it's just going to be a bunny ear. Okay. Like, the credits feel like a weird liminal space. Like, it's not even a nice-looking brick wall. It's like the grungiest-ass brick wall I've seen. It looks like where you would, like, go behind the school to smoke. Also, did you see that the food was slightly different looking? And like I'm just saying, when you put a creepy-ass floating head, it's a DeDeD ice cream. When you put a creepy-ass floating DeDeD head in front of the subtitles, I promise DeDeD will arrive. That sounds more like a threat than a promise. That sounds like he's going to come out of my television in 7 days and finish the job. I don't know why, just as a goof, comparing things to the ring is just the funniest shit to me. But it is, and and I'm tired of pretending it isn't. Alright, DeDeD. Time to launch you into orbit! Local Japanese population found crushed with hammers. Oh my god. It's bad enough that Pikachu caused seizures in real life. Now we have King DeDeD committing actual-ass aggravated assault. I mean, what's this planet coming to? The viral marketing for the Super Smash Bros. Movie needs to chill. You missed our promise that King DeDeD will arrive. Stop it. Freaking backgrounds, foregrounds. You just remembered the credits? Have I traumatized you that badly? I'm sorry. I did not mean to pass on all of my unfinished business to you. I can't believe I have caused lasting harm with my actions. Is this when I have to make one of those apology streams where I look really glum in front of a green screen and pretend I'm not milking it for content? Don't want to get barbecued. God is dead and DeDeD has killed him. How did you know the plot of my next novel? Wait, nope, nope, nope. I did not mean to click off of stream. Sick, another portal. DeDeDe, open the portal! No, I think not. We are about to get what makes this mode more similar to the Return to Dreamland Extra mode. Deluxe bosses. In this mode, they are called DX because triple deluxe. This one small flower has grown to a deluxe size and has gone berserk. Its relation to Wispy Woods, which makes its home in Dreamland, is unknown. No, not the dick bosses. You'll notice they have a boatload more HP. They also have newer, more dangerous moves. Oh god damn it! I knew you were going to go there somehow. I heard there was a fourth one. And at some point I just want to re-marathon the entire set of the damn things. At that point I will have seen the God's Not Dead movies more times than anybody should. Oh, I cannot iframe my way through that. Well played. More times than any human being should see them. The third one was interesting because it actually had the characters going, you know, maybe this isn't the situation we should be digging our heels in for. Maybe we should form a compromise. And that meant that the usual PureFlix viewer base hated it. Because no, how dare you not be super hardline? That's what we watch these things for. Yeah, comparatively, the Deluxes do not fuck around. We are talking about the outstanding, now quadrology of movies, God's Not Dead. If you want to peek into the mind of people with major persecution complexes, then you want to see movies 1 and 2. There is a true arena where you fight all of these deluxe guys as Kirby. And you can bet your ass we're gonna be doing that after this. I love how DeDeDe is literally planting his flag while he goes. He's actually just colonizing this land. And like I said, the third movie actually tries to be reasonable about it. And as a result, people hated it. It's funny to me. God, I keep forgetting that Waddle Dee is packing heat. See, like, these aren't even really his loyal Waddle Dees. These are, like, loyal to Queen Sectonia. If anything, they're getting in the way of our glorious conquest. I don't think it was until Forgotten Land that they finally went, hey, isn't it weird that we keep fighting Waddle Dees? You mean Waddle Deesin? And treason, for lack of a better term, is in fact treason. The fact that the glorious bastard pretended not to know what they were called for like a month straight, just to finally gaslight me into walking into Waddle Dee's nuts, is absolutely beautiful. Poetry in motion. Art, for lack of a better term. I love my friends. I love democracy. I love the Republic. I think this might have actually been where I brainstormed my idea to play through the Tellius Fire Emblem games. I remember we got raided by one of Latest's friends, I believe. No, was it Latest or was it Recursive? Either way. And then there's Meta Knight, who literally tried to take over Dreamland because he thought that they sucked at working out. Really, none of the main cast is free from sin, except for Bandana Waddle Dee, who has done nothing wrong in his life. At all. Ever. Not gonna lie, I thought that octopus was in the foreground. Hold on, let me try something. There's no way I legitimately can't reach this, right? Something fishy's going on. Okay, I think I see where I must stand from. I don't think it reaches far enough. I legitimately just don't think that secret's accessible in DeDeDetour. Weird. Yeah, this was where we got the raid. Someone, their sort of raid call sign was based on the 4th Fire Emblem game. And I was like, you know, I've never actually played the ones on the GameCube. Maybe I should give Ike a visit once I'm done with my Wind Waker obligations. And that was how the idea was born. No. No, it's the perfect crime. He's so milquetoast, so underestimatable that the IRS never even thinks to look for him. Also the fact that he technically shares his name with like 5 other people. I say 5 when there's like thousands of Waddle Dees. Now, I know that every single Pokemon includes some really, like, high-tier and dangerous abilities. But 1 billion Waddle Dees is a lot of Waddle Dees. It's the same... There's just like 10 of them, and they keep getting into position like, oh, we'll get him this time. Why do I feel like there is something over here? There is nothing over here. I was bamboozled. I was made a fool of. I bet if it was Donkey Kong Country, there would have been something over there. Now there was a forgotten Donkey Kong game on the GameCube, but I'll be honest, I do not have the infrastructure to start slapping my computer like a set of bongos. So, Jungle Beat is just gonna have to stay in the dustbin of history. Besides, once I'm done with the Kirby-thon and revisiting forgotten GameCube games, I might want to give something a little more indie a spin, you know? No, I don't mean Donkey Konga, the rhythm game. I mean Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. The 3D, well, technically 2D, but the actual-ass platformer controlled via the bongos. This is real. This is an actual thing. And apparently is actually surprisingly good. God, I want someone to bring the bongos into a Smash tournament. I will be the happiest boy alive if that happens. I want to see like a gimmick Mario Kart circuit where everyone has a different fucked up controller. Somebody's on the bongos. Somebody is on the Mario DDR pad. You get one guy on that horrible, like, GameStop chainsaw controller abomination. The bongos, of course. If you make it Mario Kart Wii, you could probably also fit in some gimmicky Wii controllers, like the freaking Nintendo Balance Board. The RE4 chainsaw controller is so bad. Maybe see if you can get someone on the Sega Dreamcast fishing pole that exists to allow the best fighting game experience in the world, pole caliber. Yes, there was a controller that literally looked like a chainsaw. It was a tie-in for Resident Evil 4, and I have no idea how you comfortably hold that thing. Oh, that's rude. I did not know that you could mimic optional doors. I'm ready for Invincible Season 2. And I am ready for a whole nother set of confusing the words Omni-Man with Omni-Mon. Oh my god, Waddle Key is hustling in this game mode! Slow down! Look at him, he's a zoomer, he's zooming! Ah, shit. Die for my sins, DeDeDe. Also, I regret to inform you he does not do the funny Smash Bros. Crouch. Not in this game, at least. Okay, second try. We have to beat Waddle Key. This time we are doing a lot better. I say as I fucking explode. Oh my god, you don't just have to beat him, you have to be like way ahead of him. I think you have to do this section perfectly. Is this more of a time loss than just sucking it up and continuing the level? Maybe. Is my Saiyan pride on the line? Definitely. And you know what they say about the pride of a Super Saiyan? It is stored in all of his various sphincters. Jesus! At this point, I'm just genuinely in it to win it. That was milliseconds! Milliseconds! I will creak your knees, DeDeDe. That sounded oddly threatening. If you or anybody you love is being threatened to have their knees creaked, please go see a gastroenterologist. Okay, that would have been close if I didn't, like, bounce off of one Waddle Dee for 5 seconds. This is actually hard as shit. It sure is a good thing this game throws out extra lives like candy, because this was in the era before they realized that lives were bullshit, but after they realized game overs were bullshit. Well, shit, it's over. I got in one little fight and the timer got scared. Make it quick, make it merciful. Honestly, the thing about game overs in modern games is that it doesn't feel like they're really like... Oh shit, got hung up on a wall. That's the wall, brother. Wall, you want some? Come get some. Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. You should play that game. I am aggressively peer pressuring you right now. Yeah, like, I feel like game design as a whole moved away pretty quick from game overs, especially for platformers, and I mean, like, I can kinda get it, cause it... Fucking hula clown! I can't believe this is really my Waterloo. This is my hill I choose to die on. You should be. She is very intimidating. I should know. I have no idea if this is going better or worse than the last few attempts. Better, but it's... I missed the star. I missed the goddamn star. See, the thing is, if this was Returns to Dreamland, we would be on the same track, because that game did not have 3 dimensions to it. This game does have 3 dimensions, so along with needing to actually solve the course, you then need to hit the little thing that gets you into 3D. Oh god, why did I bounce off wall? A mistake has been made. And you know how I like my steak? Well, no. Fair. So like I said, you don't just have to beat him, you have to basically lap him. And considering every attack that you have slows you down, but hitting enemies slows you down more, and also floating slows you down. Like I said, at this point I'm doing this just because I don't want to be a quitter. Like, this has long stopped being a time gain. Okay. Okay, we're doing really good so far. I think this is about the configuration we had on our winning run. Oh. Don't tell me that time loss. That was a split second. A split second to puff a little bit of air. Oh boy. I may actually run out of lives doing this. Wait, does running out of lives mean I get to try that section again, or does it mean I just lose? And that one's already over. Oh, no doubt. I think there is a room for the idea of the game over. I do think in platformers it's a little hollow. Like, most games that still have game overs don't really have extra lives, and they kind of fill the same function lives do. Lives in a platformer just kind of... Hey, it's like dying, but slightly worse. That said, yes, David Cage, absolutely a hack. Should not be allowed near Elliot Page, or in fact anybody. Holy shit, is this the run? Oh my god, that was almost a run. That was so close, I could taste it. From what I hear, Detroit Become Human is the best of his games, at least. You see, There was a scene in the Warcraft movie where it starts off on whatchamacallit, Outland. Outland or Outworld? I think it's Outland. Gul'dan is rounding up a bunch of, like, Draenei to sacrifice them to the Rift. Draenei mother is like, come on, please, at least let my child go. And Gul'dan looks legitimately perplexed as he says, but I need him. That is how I feel about achieving this challenge. This may seem like madness, but I have a burning need. Oh, word? Damn, I can't believe the best part of Detroit Become Human was the part that did not in fact involve David Cage. Gotcha. And before then it was Draenor, with its warlords, with their selfie camera expansion pack. God. What a strange time in WoW's life when that was considered like an entire headlining patch feature. We did it! That was the run! Yeah, get some! At this point, that is definitely a time sink instead of a time... Oh, but it brings you right to the boss. So I think that actually is a huge time saver if you can pull it off. Guess who has 2 thumbs and is not that? But again, much like my boy Gul'dan, I need them. Never forget that I spent how many retries trying to get bomb done on very hard difficulty in Kirby Fighters. Born from a forgotten painting made by a mysterious brush, Painter Deluxe has come to take her revenge. One must wonder if the painter who created her regrets giving her form. Well, that's depressing! Just don't neglect your paint daughter, asshole! There was an entire book about this! It was called Frankenstein! Oh, same here. Warlords of Draenor was actually where I got started with the game. It just... Man didn't not really have a ton to do outside of raid content, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because the questing content was some of the best in the franchise at the time. Which does kinda seem to be the status quo with WoW lately. The questing content, really good. The non-questing content, holy mother of grind. Blizzard was indeed Blizzard. Did you hear that Blizzard has officially gotten run out of China? Times like this, I wish there were fast and easy private servers for that kind of thing so that you could Yarhar and Feedle-DD. What was I thinking? Right, I was saying, I played for most of Draenor, I played for all of Legion, Battle for Azeroth did not grab me, and then the, oh my god, Waddle D-Train packs a punch on this difficulty. I thought that I could break it, but I think I was thinking of Meta Nightmare's Revenge in whatchamacallit. In Robobot, where he can break everything the Robobot can, I think. I want to get more into it. It's just time. Same reason why I haven't hopped on Guild Wars 2 as much as I'd like. Hello, Casey. You missed... Oh my god, she missed me slamming my head against the wall. Yeah, I showed you Ascension. I still have the launcher installed. I just need actual time to play things. But I do not have time. In fact, I already know where my next dosage of time is going to. And it starts and ends with making a character for the thing. There was probably something in that background. I kind of feel like it might have been that level's portal, but I'm not 100% sure. That's the thing, you could go out of your way for a secret and get a heavily rewarding portal. Or you could go out of your way for it and get one bunny ear. Aw. Thank you a million. Wow, a tomato. I sure hope I didn't eat one of those. That's why I suggested that we all go on voice and hash something out. I wouldn't mind doing that on Wednesday. Because normally I have a thing on Wednesday, but this time I do not. Okay, there's nothing up in the clouds. That was silly. If people aren't down for that, I can just, like, stream as normal, but I do want to at least hash things out with some of the peeps. It's gonna be fun playing a genuine capital I indie tabletop. Like, not even a this is by a team that's smaller than the D&D team one, but a legitimate, like, I am 99% sure this was made by, like, 3 people in a garage somewhere tabletop. And to think, I do it all in the pursuit of big arm. Holy shit, King DeDeDe, you got them combos. I shall let our GM and our resident person who actually knows what she's doing explain it, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Except, of course, for the pursuit of giant smashy diesel arm. Oh right, I forgot this section was like that. One of the few times in the game you actually have to stop. Does it have a name, or is it literally just, hey, check it out, we did this thing? Wow, I can't believe I pulled that off. Smooth moves me. Oh my... I risked my life because I thought it was gonna be a portal. It was a 1-up. I come out net neutral. Sweet. I really do want to get more tabletoppening in, either when my real life, either when my in-person friend group is done with their 5e stuff, or when, whatchamacallit, I can string thoughts together into coherent words, honest. Yeah. Or if people online ever want to try some, like, 1 to 3 shots at some point, and I have breaks in my soulbound schedule for it. Anything goes, if I am being honest. Wow, I can't believe that you just motivated her to play the game. With the power of tabletop systems that I don't know if she will end up playing. You are persuasive. Also, yes, you do need to stop being a coward. Todd Coward. Damn, I almost one-cycled that guy. Boy. Stop it. Very obnoxious. Look. Let me level with you. Here's everything you need to know. Card games. On motorcycles. Oh, I should not have eaten that food. Oh no, we're actually gonna be opposed! That's what you think? Look, it's Tabletop Gaming 101. The hardest part of any tabletop is actually getting the time to set things up as a GM. It is known. For some reason I feel like I just shouldn't hit that one. Maybe there's a switch or something I pressed to open a secret door on there. Nope, I guess I hit it. I'm glad your wrist is hurting less. Does this bring me to boss 3? No, this brings me to an underwater adventure. God, I think one of the first Vinesource videos I saw was him doing the freaking corruptions for Elmo's Letter Adventure. What an iconic stream from an iconic man. I hope he shows up at another retro gaming con. His panels were fun to attend. God, I need to get my stuff for the Tabletop Gaming Con squared away soon. Because that is coming up and it is 2 days now because the Cradle of Aviation must love these guys. Like, I would not have expected Aeronautics Museum to be such a common location for nerdy conventions. But here we are. Wait, mouse cursor. A mouse cursor, aka Mickey once he finally goes public domain. God, do you think we're gonna get an ill-advised Steamboat Willie-based horror movie like we got an ill-advised Winnie the Pooh-based horror movie? Or do you think that Disney will never let that happen to the mouse? Shit, this is only the mid-checkpoint? These sections are getting longer. No secrets down here. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if they're going for another extension, right? I don't know if they're going for another extension on the usual. So that begs the question of, with solely the public domain time for Steamboat Willie, what will people be able to accomplish? Like, I don't think they'll ever get access to Michael Entertainment Mouse as a whole. But just his portrayal in that cartoon, I think, is a thing they might. I'm not 100% sure what the status with good old Michael Entertainment Mouse is gonna be. Okay, that's another section DDD literally can't do. I guess that's kind of the consequence of these levels being mostly unchanged, except for the fact that Yuta King. Wow, it's been forever since I've seen a warp star in this game. It really is weird and iffy, especially when you get to certain portrayals going public domain. I don't know, life is strange. Haha, I knew there would be a secret if I loitered long enough. You'll notice that despite me literally throwing lives into the flame earlier, we now have more than enough to spare. This song gives me big Shiver Star vibes. You know, the parts before you get into the mechanized factory of horrors. Oh. Eat the food. Food, and I know this might be controversial, so follow me on this one, is good for you. In fact, I should probably eat some myself. I mean, Casey, you are literally not wrong here. Ah. Dang, it was just a tomato. Well, you say tomato, I say gun. Okay, game, please let me get back down to where I was trying to get. It's gonna gun. He's gun, gun, and gun too. He's a gun. Huh. Okay, that seemed like a mistake at first, but no, it actually worked out in my favor. Yeehaw. I swear to God, if it turns out there was a portal hidden, like, off-center in that ice, I am going to be big grumpy. I don't think so, though. Oh. Hello, Kidi, my old friend. It's time to race with you again. That one was too simple. I got caught off guard. Like, the last one makes you do this perfect precision platforming, and this one just says run in a straight line. I was sure there had to be a catch. I was getting ready to catch the boy off at the pass. But no, it's really just run. Okay, so it guards a much less impressive secret. That explains it. Also, hello, trading a 1-up for a 1-up, my beloved. And we're at the boss. Neato. I love how instead of the star having, like, Kirby's stomach, it has DeDe's peace sign. Anyway, time to go give Kracko a good old wacko. Get him smoked like a cloud of tobacco. F-L-O-W-E. Kirby has defeated Kracko countless times, but as long as the clouds still hang in the sky, Kracko will never give up the fight. Jesus Christ, dude holds dwarven levels of grudge. Oh god, now he has gun! All roads lead to gun. I do like that he's not just a recolor too, he's like spikelier. That is to say, he has more spikes, not he bears more resemblance to director Spike Lee. He does not. Spikelier is really in the same genre of words like Fangoria says. Shit that sounds like something Strong Bad would say. Uh-oh. And now you see why usually you don't want to do that. I say usually because I had him done and dusted anyway. Yeah, I do like that these are slight remodels instead of just flat-out recolors. And we are halfway with our little DeDeDetour. Which means we will definitely be finishing it by tonight. Considering that we're not even at, like, the 11 o'clock mark yet. Well, actually, it might not be too... No, I feel like it'll be tonight. I feel like it'll be tonight. In part, it would just be bad pacing to not, you know? Also, Casey, those rhymes are dope. Just saying. Wait, why did I do that? No. No, Waddle Dee, your food bad. I hunger not for your lies. You know, I realize I haven't been fighting at DeDe's true potential. I've been playing him more like Hammer Kirby. But the truth of the matter is, DeDe has a very particular set of skills that will get you through, like, most if not any challenge. Oops. Actually, can I even do this one? Let's find out. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't know why this room exists for the king. Again, I guess this is what happens when they just copy-paste the layouts. I think Meta Nightmare Ultra does a little... No, I've tried... Wait. Okay, how was I supposed to know that King DeDeD could shoot a freaking arrow of high-pressure light just by holding onto his hammer long enough? That's not exactly a very intuitive ability for the king to have. I knew that he was supposed to be capable of doing every puzzle, so I was like, huh, strange. But I was just then like, oh well, best not to question it. But no, it was really me who was being the fool boy. I should have never doubted my king. And you know what the worst part is? I'm 99% sure that would have been the level's portal. And the other puzzle I couldn't do with the big spinning wheel was probably the... Well, then again, I don't think those are always portals, because there was the one aside we had to do, right? The... Blanking, sorry. The one where we had to water the plants, and that one didn't unlock a portal. That one only unlocked a medal. But then again, I also kind of feel like more of them unlocked portals than didn't, so maybe I am the fool boy. This is gonna be burning me up. Can somebody look it up so I can at least properly know how much of a fool I've been? Not that it matters though, because again, it's not like I'm speedrunning or anything here. But I like completing things. I like knowing that I have done everything I can. It burns my butt knowing that I have missed it out. That's okay. So nothing when you look up DeDeDetour portals or anything like that? Or Kirby Triple Deluxe DeDeDetour walkthrough? Hop on coolmathgames.com. So Flash games are just unambiguously retro games at this point, right? Right down to the fact where you can't normally access them the way they used to be enjoyed. Nothing here. Like, if there was any room for doubt or debate, I think the death of Flash made it official. Are some of those Gordos on a 3D plane, or am I just gonna have to do some dirty dancing? Like, I would argue that the App Store killed Flash games before Flash died, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the App Store leading to Flash dying was part of why they committed to killing it. it is kind of surreal to think that a legitimate cornerstone of what the internet's building blocks were is just actually dead. Like, it just feels so weird to think about. Like, that happened, it just kind of came and went, and we as a culture really had no choice but to go, oh, okay, it was bound to happen. Hey, what did Shulk say when he went to the aquarium? I'm really ailing it! Thank you, Jump Off. I can't believe this is our third stream, baby. Speaking of stream babies, more Star Wars. When? Provide. Probably after basketball season, I imagine, though. How have you been, my dude? What the heck? Can I break those metal blocks or no? Or did I just have to do that within a certain time? Or is that just leftover level architecture? I don't know. Also, I feel like 3 Babies Deep could be a great parody movie title for something, but I am not sure what. What genre do you guys think the movie 3 Babies Deep would be parodying? I don't know why I get either horror or heist vibes from it, but not both. And now I kind of want to see a horror heist movie. Oh hey, we actually found another portal. Neato burrito. Uh-oh. I am scared. Why do you uh-oh, friend? No worries. A record player, like for vinyls and shit? Nice. Why do you, a documentary by me? Oh no. And fire off the spare to say I wait. Oh, there's no teleport star. I was actually supposed to make use of that. Oh well. I am an expert at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. But in my defense, I'm just relieved I could stop using the tilt controls. Speaking of, can I just say I love that in Mario Kart circles, I'm using tilt controls is considered like a grave insult. It's like saying, oh, I'm beating you and I'm not even playing the game with the good controls. Wait, shit, I think there was a thing I could break. Was there a thing I could break, or was I misseeing? I still can't believe that's a secret. But I'm glad it is, because I needed that health. Okay. As he jumped off, I was thinking, oh, 3 men and a baby? Easy. 3 babies and a man. Which sounds like a much more distressing situation to be in, you know? Like, 3 men and a baby, you can get some fun Full House shenanigans from that. 1 man, 3 baby? That's just called the pain of being a single dad. How many diapers must 1 man have to change? Actually, you know what? No. Because at least a single dad of 3 babies is probably going to have the babies staggered at different life stages, you know? If you're 1 man with 3 simultaneous babies, something has gone wrong. Okay, no secrets, just a big old building. Like, okay, sure. So if one of them isn't a baby, then one will definitely be in their terrible 2s. But I would still take that over 3 actual-ass baby. Three actual-ass baby is going to be a recipe for A, hijinks, B, disaster, and C, a one-way ticket to a forcible Dad of the Year trophy, because if you do not earn it, you will not survive. Yeah, man, it's like Vanilla Ice's hit song. I'm SS, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whoop. That was the worst time to have my nose itch. I'm now at the part of the game where the Hall of Mirror level fucks me up. So I'm going to, for the next level or 2, think that every enemy in the background is also currently up in my grill. Don't you love when the game trains you wrong as a joke? Fun fact, you cannot do King DeDe's big dumb jump and funny sliding trip in this game. But starting with star allies, they have actually added those to DeDe's moveset instead of him just being I'm you but better to hammer. Guys, I'm now remembering my favorite H.P. Lovecraft antagonist. And I promise it is not racist. But the fact that he made an entire book about a wizard who curses you, and then you die when you, like, turn 30 or something. And you want to know what the curse of the wizard was? The curse of the wizard was that he is in your walls and he will fucking kill you with, like... Not even in a magical sense. He is physically in your walls, and he will kill you with a literal gun. Also, his name was like Charles Le Sorcerer. And I'm sorry, but that just sounds like the shittiest wizard ever, and I love it. Abracadabra and Alakablam! Haha, you're a rock. Which, as we all know, cannot eat cookies. We have top men investigating that case. God, God, what period of this crazy year was it when Elmo's Twitter feud with a literal rock? The case of can a rock eat cookies? Inquiring Muppet minds wish to know. What month was that insanity? I can't believe you missed Elmo's feud with a literal rock. Does this get us to boss? I think this gets us to boss. No, it does not. Yeah, just dude was absolutely pissed that he had to share his cookies with an inanimate object. It was great. And you just get the best, like, reaction image-worthy stares of disbelief whenever he is forced to confront the possibility that this rock might be alive. Like, it is just the face of a thoroughly defeated man. Oh right, I forgot that this level's gimmick was so many treasure chests and not all of them mean anything. Moving on. Wow, a single bunny ear. Thanks, game. Oh god, just this year has been so long, I don't even know how to keep track of any of its sagas and moments anymore. Hell, this decade might already be a contender for just longest in history. As we all know, 2023 does not start in earnest until you remember to stop signing things with a 2022 date. Ergo, it is still 2022 until, like, March or so. Yes, March. Take that, fool! Type is the fool. Have you signed any documents with any date yet? Oh, okay. So you have signed things. Hell yeah. Behold the real. Later, idiot. Oh no. I was being a goof. Don't be anxious. Hell yeah. That's right, you were Gov, a situation where dates are actually immensely important, and not just something we laugh about on school papers. No, now I'm guilty. I'm going to lead a class action lawsuit against myself. Okay, so first up I need to kill this monshroom. Him dead. And that is not a status quo that I'm vibing with. Okay, so I need to get one of you guys lower. Can we get much lower? Solo? I'm Han Solo? I'm Han Solo? I'm Han Solo? Man, that just reminds me that I also want to give Fantasy Flight Star Wars another go. That was fun times. Especially because I still have 2 other starter sets that I can use, so we don't have to keep doing Edge of the Empire over and over again. Even if I do hear that Edge is their best system. But hey, sometimes it's fun to be the Rebel Alliance, or a bunch of Jedis in training. Oh hell yeah, you'd be down. Well, I don't think I've run Edge for you guys yet, so I probably would start there. But then again, those are things to see. Once we get to a far enough... Like, once we get another, like, a good old Quest or 2 in Soulbound under our belts, I think I might actually bring that up as a nice little, like, you know, hey, do you guys want to do a one-off of this real quick? The statuesque snake was once seen by the people of the sky as a symbol of peace. However, it has since been corrupted by evil magic and has become a scourge on the land. Haha. Oh, he just tried to nothing personnel kid me. Not gonna lie, purple fire is a look. I love me some purple fire. Shit looks ethereal. And he looks dead. Alrighty, how are we doing time-wise? Yeah, I think we can do levels 5 and 6 before 11:30. Which is the absolute latest I want to go. Finishing sometime between 11 and 30 should be good for me. Honestly, I love the speedrun modes like this. I feel like they are a lot more interesting than what Returns to Dreamland did. Okay, there's a wind effect on King DeDe's dash attack. That's how you handle lava blocks in this mode. Yeah, because I love Returns to Dreamland, but its hard mode just being play the game again chump. Kinda lame. Oh no, is this gonna be a case where I want to reset my game, or is this gonna be a case where I really don't care? Just an invincibility, kinda don't care. Hell yeah. Get that chip, eat that chip, get that chip, eat that chip. Okay, so the reusable hammer throw is weaker than Kirby's version, considering it's, you know, reusable. That's understandable. Alas, Riri, I am not so easily tempted by sugary treats. Now, if it was chocolate... But I've never been much of a harder candy kind of guy, you know? Ooh, tasty. Oh no. Are you getting hungry? Are you getting hungry for chocolate chip cookies? It really is. I did not expect you to be on the Werther's Originals train. Oh no. Guys, we gotta race another Waddle Key. This time it's a race to the bottom and you're all invited. And I think he's winning. Oh, thank God, an invincibility candy. Because that also speeds you up. That should give me enough time to... Holy shit, photo finish! Fucking Waddle Keys, man. DeDeDetour is without a doubt one of my favorite Kirby extra games. Like, all of the ones that give you something different, I just plain like better than the ones that are just play the exact same game again, mostly unchanged. Like, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, one of my favorite Kirby games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Extra Mode, honestly one of my least favorite. At least here we get... I forgot what Squeak Squad's Extra Mode is like. I don't think I played it. Was it like just how fast can you collect the treasure chests? That's true, at least Returns to Dreamlands had the DX bosses and it has the reduced health. But I still wasn't too big on its or Adventures comparatively. Did Amazing Mirror even have one? I feel like Amazing Mirror didn't even have one. Original Dreamland was like flat out ROM hack mode. Harder bosses, harder enemy placements. No, 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 do not eat. Him eat. I don't think Dreamlands 2 and 3 or 64 had either. Neither did Original Superstar, although I think we can consider Meta Nightmare Ultra to be like the spiritual successor, kind of the extra modes. And I think that was... Well, actually, technically, if you really think about it, Squeak Squad is the game that introduced the how fast can you beat it element. It's really easy to forget just how much of modern Kirby Squeak Squad introduced. But it actually did add like a staggering amount of what we think makes up a modern Kirby. That's true, Nightmare in Dreamland introduced it, especially in the variant of how fast can you beat this as a different character from Kirby with Meta Nightmare Original. That is true. Like, both Nightmare and Dreamland's extra modes kind of filled out the template for what future games would do. And it is interesting how that's kind of become the gold standard for the time attack mode. Like, I don't actually think there's a single time attack mode you do as Kirby besides Squeak Squads. All the others, it's like, here's the Meta Knight mode, here's the King DeDeDe mode, here is the literally anybody but Kirby mode. Oh, that was in the background, okay. I was about to call so much bullshit. So Nightmare was the first with a timer, Squeak Squad brought it back. Superstar Ultra carried on the idea of Meta Knight's secret Meta Knight mode. And then Triple Deluxe expanded that to include the King. What interesting placement for a rift. I approve. That is true! That does count Superstars Arena if we include that. Did the other boss rushes, like, did Boss Butch and the like have timers? I don't think they did, right? Like, at least not Kirby's Dream Land 2's. Huh. So that really is where it started, huh? Doesn't 64 have like a secret victory screen if you're a mad enough lad to do it without any damage taken? For its extra mode? I know Dreamland Original gives you like build your own game mode practically. Where like once you beat it on extra mode once, you end up getting the ability to like replay it where you get to like set the health. Is it just how much health you have or are there other variables? I think it might just be health. Huh, what's 3's sacred end screen? I know that 64's is some weirdly cursed looking combination of like all the bosses as a Kirby ability. Health and lives, right? Why does this music sound so strangely medieval? I feel like I can hear this plinking away at the tavern while I'm looking to get my side quests on. Like, this is just strangely bardcore. That's the power of Jun Ishikawa. God, the composers for these games are just absolutely outstanding. Welcome back. What the heck? Oh, my controller. Oh, my controller's getting unplugged a little. Which apparently the game does not like, not one bit. Oh shit, this is the music from that one level in Kirby 64. Ta-da. There we go, I'm figuring out how to navigate this. sounds about right. I cannot remember being seriously threatened by the Revenge of Meta Knight timer. Can I just say I hate how his ass cheeks look in red? Because I really hate how his ass cheeks look in red. They're too fleshy. I don't like it. The timer was a really fun way of setting that mode apart, even if it's not actually very threatening. They do! Also, I learned something interesting today. The arena does not let you kill yourself on Queen Sectonia. And I will say, I hope you guys enjoy that mercy, because that is not a universally offered one. You will see what I mean when we get to the next game in this. No, it doesn't. I tried to jump in as a joke and it bounced Kirby out. Like, let me rephrase. It lets you kill yourself if you fuck up the fight. It does not let you kill yourself if you jump into the floor after she's defeated. You can always kill yourself on her the old-fashioned way. You just can't do it by accident after already winning if you don't pay attention. I love how the secret up there is literally just oops, more enemies. That makes sense. You know what game will not save you from getting killed by your own bad decisions, though? Planet Robobobot's True Arena. I think I put too many bows in there. Yeah, Planet Robobot's True Arena. Just keep that in mind when we get to the end. I mean, it was a little of column A and a little of column B. I was being a daredevil shit, but I kind of wanted to see what happened if I pushed my luck a touch too far. God, how is it only Tuesday? All of those times having days off in a week make me feel like the week should already be almost over, but no. That is simply dream, not reality. Uh-oh. Oh, Pyribbit's not happy. It doesn't have a boss pit, but it sure has a way for you to die when you think you've won. He quenches his thirst with boiling magma and snacks on molten lava rocks. The most unforgiving environments are comforting for Pyribbit. If you thought Pyribbit original recipe spent too much dang time in the background, just you wait until you see this boy in action. Luckily, you can attack the tomb. Honestly, it's less that he's hard and more that I just want him to get into the foreground so I can attack him. I think these patterns are actually easier to dodge than the ones in his regular form. If I remember correctly. Yeah, see, because he doesn't have a time where they get fully layered. Oh, he breathes fire from there now. I will say, as much as I don't like his tendency to hide in the background, I love when he does this. Ha! Oh, I got him before he hit the ground! That's actually sick, though! That's actually sick, though! I feel like level 6 was shorter than most of the levels, so I think we actually will be finished pretty shortly, but get ready to see a lot of new bosses. Because this game isn't just gonna give you more recolors of Nagalore. Oh no ho ho ho! This game goes hard with its choices here. And expect to see a callback to a game that you would not expect to see a callback to. Yeah. I think original Dreamland has my favorite, considering it was basically just... We're just gonna flat out remix every part of this. New enemies, new bosses, new attack patterns, and then you can choose to make it harder for yourself if you so desire. And then they settled on a pretty consistent formula of speedrun mode, different character. I know Star Allies has the whatchamacallit. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. That's true. Returns isn't a speedrun mode like this one, but it technically is another one where you do play as Kirby. You got that right? Take that, blockhead. What got that? Yo, did I do something cool? Or are you just cheering me on for finding the secret? The boss teams are good. You know, it kinda does. It kinda does. Gonna have to give it another listen if another whatchamacallit, mini boss fight decides to grace me. You are now once again sad that Animal Kirby did not show up as an upgrade for Drill Kirby in Forgotten Land. The Kirby franchise has a loud and proud history of music remixes, and I love it for that. You know? That's true. Sometimes I wish we got the Lost Superstar game mode. The one with the Haunted Mansion. That could have been a pretty cool and unique direction for a Kirby game to take, even if briefly. And I wonder how much of that later got incorporated into. It does have its own gimmick, but I wonder if that gimmick kind of got absorbed from that Lost game mode. Because it was going to have the gimmick of Kirby cannot use his mouth and therefore can't access his normal abilities. So part of me wonders if Milky Way Wishes took that idea even and sort of put that into like the compilation, congratulations, here's the end of the game mode. Also makes me low-key wonder if Marks would have been the boss of that game mode, because he is the fucking creepy bugger you would expect to see in like a creepy mansion. It's definitely not in the same, like, consistent sense we've seen it before. I have a bad feeling that there's some sort of trick to this. But maybe not. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I did the trick. Thanks, Waddle Key. Wow, I was on ball for this section. Holy crap. Speaking of Return to Dreamland music, hey, Return to Dreamland music. Speaking of Return to Dreamland music, the remake is coming out soon. In a month. Now here lies an important question. Do I cut the line on the Kirbathon for it to capitalize on the hype? Or do I continue going in the intended order and make y'all wait for it? All of the extra level music? Yeah, I am not surprised. This one I know for a fact, but all of them have had, like, Return to Dreamland written all over it. It's interesting because it certainly goes through a lot of the same tile sets, but not the same levels, if that makes sense. Also, Jesus Christ, DeDeD died so hard the frame rate died with him! Alright, so Riri suggests capitalize on the hype. Casey suggests that rule breakers shall be purged. You're not wrong that other people might be playing it. On the other hand, it's not like we're in an RPG where, like, you know, there's gonna be, like, big spoilers a lot of people are gonna be waiting on the edge of their seats for. Especially because this is a remake of the old one. You guys are my audience. Okay, for a second I thought I got myself soft locked. I don't know, I'm not really liking the number pushy business, you know? On one hand, you could be right. On the other hand, Kirby is a series that has surprised me so many times. Ow, my everything. At the very least, I feel like we're going to get a playable Magolor extra mode, even if it just reuses assets from Star Allies, and I won't even care, because Magolor is my problematic fave. I mean, Magolor has done nothing wrong in his life, ever. Also, please visit Merry Magoland to hang with your favorite problematic egg, Magolor. Revenge of the King is interesting because it's based on an extra game, but I don't know if it's much of an extra game itself. It could be possible, but the exciting thing is that I just don't know. I could always give it a run through myself and then play it if it seems like it adds anything of worth. Because if it really is just returns to Dreamland again, I can see it kind of not being worth all the hoopla to replay it, you know? But if it even adds a new boss fight, I would be tempted to show it to you guys. I love that all of the food becomes DeDe's perfect personal ice cream label. Like, if it doesn't add anything, I would really rather... Would we be finished with Robobot by then? If it comes out in a month and we still have the True Arena to do for here, I feel like we would be mid-Robobot. And I would not want to interrupt being mid-Robobot. God, me too. To this day, it is still such a close race between it and Fergorland for what my favorite Kerbo actually is. Which is honestly impressive on Fergorland's part for making me even question that in the first place. Oh, get ready. Because Robobot may legitimately be one of the best Kirbys of all time. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're almost done here. I feel like instead of taking us through any of the actual Royal Road levels, we're being taken through like the extra levels. Or are we being taken through Royal Roads extra levels specifically? Because I remember that it had 2 extra levels and they were both kind of location patchworks. I guess it makes sense because DeDe isn't here to save the people of the sky. He's here because there's land that should be his. Which, I don't know why, but DeDe the Colonizer is just such a fucking mental image. Like, usually when you think of DeDe as a king, you think of him like, you know... sitting around, being waited on, not lifting a finger for himself. You don't usually think about stuff like international affairs and conquest. Oh no, what's your fanfic idea? Let me guess, you ship Queen Ripple and DeDe, don't you? Your love of DILFs, it continues to betray you? What's wrong? Are you telling me that you cannot imagine him proclaiming proudly and Texasly, that stands for DDD, I'd like to fuck. Gotta be in the full George Bush voice, except no substitutes. DDD, I'd like to friend. Amazing. Is DDD even a dad? Are you implying he has not single-handedly adopted every single Waddle Dee? Every single one of them. They are all his small sons now. Penguin, I'd like to not fuck. Amazing. But you can't deny he do be having that BDE though. And by that I mean big DDD energy. But yes, I absolutely am just going to hijack a D in every phrase. So that they now belong to the king. Ah, that makes sense. They do both start with our eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if it was supposed to be like named like after a heartbeat or something. And then they were like, oh, heartbeat, ripple. They both go pulse, city pulse. Come on, star. You know what? Kirby clearly could beat... Kirby could beat Dio in a fight. I don't think there's any debating this fact. You fools, you thought it was delivery, but it was I, Dio Giorno. You know what fucks me up? That one of the Kirby developers has a pet named Nago, and you would think, oh, like the cat from Dreamland 3. No, Nago is a chicken. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that Single D Ed works on the Kirby development team. You know what Aquastar should be? Not in Kirby 64 or any other game. There are many things we stand in this house and water levels are not one of them. Lingering fireball impact. My beloved. I feel like there's a secret in the up left somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. I might be thinking of a similar, albeit distinct one. When did I get 39 lives? The vendetta is absolutely real. Who are you even kidding? Nope. I mean, that's as good of a name of a cat as you can get. Why is he named Nyago? He go Nya. You know, like, Nya. Oh, no! Pain. Somehow I did not... Yeah. Dead? Well, at least DDD died doing what he loved. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Huh, that is true. That is true. I actually did not realize, so thank you for pointing that out. I like when platformers name their levels. I feel like not enough do that. Like, I don't think Mario started doing it until, like, what, New Super Mario Bros. U? Barely made it. Swiggity sword, give me that door. Okay, now I know these are doable. So you know what I'm going to do? The Heart of Nova. Let me just aim diagonally down. Not gonna lie, I thought that was the nerd emote, which as we all know is the fitting emote for you here. Really? I always figured space levels were a lot more linked with that. Especially considering one of the first was you fighting Nightmare in, like, high orbit. God, that really set a template for a lot of final bosses, huh? If anything, I'm amazed we've had less in-space shooter segments in Kirby. I knew that was gonna be a portal! I knew it! Oh my god, it keeps going. I thought Royal Road was going to be the shorter of the sections. I was wrong. No. No, 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 no. I can see this is different from the last tree section. You are not scaring me that easily. God, could you imagine though if there were legitimately false portals? Nah, this is new content. Unless it just means it's a less effective portal than a similar portal that appears later. Which, that I can see. Oh! Wait, hold on. Is this? That's just a hole. Huh. Okay, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean now. Sort of like this one? That's right! Because it doesn't play the do-do-do, do-do-do. That's actually kind of insidious, dang. Why must we have work tomorrow? Why must we toil in the fields while our feudal lord reaps the benefit of our labor? Eh? There we go. Why can I not simply lounge and feast upon grapes like the Renaissance masters? I'm not sure, but when you pair his name with Morphonite to get Metamorphosis, that just hits right. That does make me wonder if in the GameCube Kirby beta it would have been Meta Knight that gets possessed by Morphonite? Pow, haha. Huh, what is his name in Japanese then? Or rather, what is Morphonite's name in English, if that's what differs? Understandable. Okay, Valfrey Knight is a kick-ass name. I am not going to mince any words here. We stan. Oh, it's useless, okay. Is Valfrey Knight the name for Morphonite or the name for Meta Knight, though? Ah well, we've established we didn't need it for, like, anything of value. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh god, I forgot how hard this part was. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the portaloni. See, that, I am guessing, is not a fake portal. Yeah, because you heard the sting of music. You heard the sting of music. That's a real portal. Genuine grade A beef. Just like me. Oi. Okay, so even if we pass the 3-hour mark, we continue on until we beat this. A portmanteau of what? Oh god! Lava big! Interesting. That does fit his inexplicable role of Shepherd of the McFucking Dead. I still find it funny on like a meta text level that his first appearance was showing up to take Galactonite's gimmick out to pasture. Like, he literally just shows up like, okay, buddy, you've been in like every single game, scooch over. And then he does the same thing to the concept of soul bosses. It's great. Galactose Night. Sounds really cool. It's just another type of sugar. Did I see a portal under there? No, I'm just tripping. I think I saw the neon lights and I was like, purple, I see. Portal, it must. And Galactic Nova was the guy who first summoned him back into reality. I wonder if we will ever get an air quotes canon appearance of Galactonite, or if the poor man is just doomed to appear in arena after arena. Not gonna lie, I'm imagining a dual boss of Galactonite and Morphonite now, and it sounds fucking sick in my head. Just imagining the two of them fighting simultaneously. For its neutral special, this stage uses a gun. Honestly, yeah. People sweat the cannon too much. I think what I mean more is that I wish that he would have, like, an in-story appearance. Just so we could get a little more about him, you know? I think that's really a better way of phrasing it than, oh, canon, some story means more than some other story. Jesus, this part really is a marathon compared to the entire rest of the game so far. Because that was every extra stage in every world. And you're right, now we have all of World 6 too. Yeah, exactly. Forgo Isles was basically, hey, you take the usual extra mode, you give it a nice little dash of story content, bazinga, you're done, you're good. I will say I agree, I hate when people act like the stuff that happened in these interludes flat out just doesn't matter. Because, like, who cares? It's rad. If you want to say that Star Dream EX or Sectonia DX isn't how it went down, then that's lame. These are cool moments. Well, it does kind of tie up the loose end of, so what happens to Leon Gar anyway, but that's a whole different can of worms. And I mean, you could honestly argue that for DeDeDetour too, because the implications that this mode brings forward are honestly also a really huge unanswered question that I think some people brush off too quickly. Always enter the moon. Always enter the HAL logo. Because yeah, I do agree with you that honestly the story is more satisfying for having DeDeDetour than not having DeDeDetour. Oh right, I forgot this room does that to me. And only this room. It's the weirdest shit. Is guest star? Hell, I'm not gonna complain. Guest star mode kinda rules. I think you have the best view on it here, Alicia. It's what you make of it. That's true! It does, doesn't it? Oh god, I forgot we have to refight all the bosses. This DeDeDetour ended up being a lot longer of one than I expected. Might be a good idea. Though at the same time, I don't know quite how long I'll be here, but I also know that it's probably a lot later for you than you are typically accustomed to. Thank you. I definitely agree with you that I think some people took like one Miiverse post about DeDeDetour not necessarily being the events that happened. And I think they kind of extrapolated it a little hard. Because yeah, it is kind of a weird and arbitrary line to draw to be like, oh, Heroes in Another Dimension is more canon than DeDeDetour, or it's more canon than Guest Star Allies. Yeah, exactly. You're right, it's a weird-ass line to draw. And the truth really just is kind of what we make of it, what we experience here on this very screen with each other. Thank you for your enlightenment. I wonder if there's gonna be a portal in here, or if I'm not gonna be that lucky to get to skip Krakow. And so DeDeD spills all of the bath water. Oh wow, yeah, I do get to skip Krakow. Neato. I think this one is skipping Krakow, or is it skipping Paintra? I don't remember. God, I hope I can skip Pyribbit. Yeah. That's very true. And honestly, the big kicker for me, I just agree with you that I think it's more interesting if this stuff happens. I think I might have been wrong. I think this might be Krakow time. Nope, it's Paintra. I could have sworn Krakow was next in the order. Honestly, I think people should focus less on canon and more on continuity, if you ask me. The bad era of Sonic shows us what happens when you don't have either of them. But I also think some people are too obsessed with making everything fit into a perfectly planned little, like, space, you know? Like, recurring elements are cool and good. Things happening being mentioned later, cool and good. But we don't need to be like... Because, yeah, you're right. We don't need to be like, oh, Morpho Knight wasn't canon, but now he is. You're right. It's silly. He's a recurring element. He was used in one source, and now he's used in a different source. And isn't that all we need as Americans? Hi, Flowery Woods. I think with continuity, not everything needs to be true all of the time, but having consistency at least some of the time can be real fun and rewarding. Ow. 7 Mile Spanking Chain. Uh-oh, what examples do you got? What examples do you got? Ah, Kirby Battle Royale. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there that that one hits in a weird spot. It almost feels more in line with the anime than anything else. Like, at least in terms of how all the characters interact with one another. Okay, I know there's a block I can use to escape from here. I don't remember if it's in this section or if it's after this guy, though. I think it's after this guy. Don't you ring-a-ding-ding. There's definitely a way out of here, just gotta find it. Okay, this eventually breaks. Rejected! There we go. There we go. Don't the Kirby Clash games, like, explicitly take place in an alternate universe or something? Oh shit, we're at the last part already? Oh! Oh wait, yeah, we do have to rescue the fairies and get the locks open. Or we find a DeDeDe portal and we skip them, which, probably raises several questions. Okay, I think I've answered the question of what timeline this takes place in. This takes place in the timeline where King DeDeDe is jacked. Taranza tries to possess him. He just, like, home run bats him out of the castle. Clearly that's what this is. There we go, I solved it. This is the timeline where King DeDeDe rules and Kirby takes a long nap. And you know what? Good, he deserves it. My boy is tired. I actually have not, surprisingly. Well, let me guess. Donkey Kong doesn't take any shit from the tikis in it, does he? I'm torn between being surprised if this section doesn't have a time skip, or finding it hilarious if it does, and just being like, well, job's half done, good luck, guys. All I know is that I am ready to square off with Saxonia. Oh my god, I see a portal down there! I was right! And I had a feeling it would be in this room, because this room is kind of the long room, if that makes any sense. But there's also this guy. Oh god, I forgot this puzzle. Well, that's because I wanted to see what was in here first. But don't worry, portal is next. I wasn't sure if there was a better portal here, you know? Then again, this does mean I have to wrestle with the tilt controls. And a strangely laggy room. So I might just go to that portal and say screw this. I'll say that, like, an attempt was made. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know it's right, middle, bottom, top, left? No. Not worth? Okay, if this doesn't work, then I will fail. Yeah, I'm not bothering with the lag, honestly. Waddle Dee was a challenge of skill, this was a challenge of patience. Portal, who's got the portal? There's the portal. Oh, it's in the foreground. I thought it was in the background. That explains what you meant. Really, bonkers? I don't know what I'm more astounded by. The fact that he actually spawned in the other room instead. And the home run. It looks background. Either way, we skip on ahead to... Oh, it literally just skips bonkers. It would have been funny if it skipped the people of the sky, but I guess it would have also been kind of mean. Kind of funny, kind of mean. I know. I am the fool boy. On a steel horse I ride. I still love how the game literally never mentions these guys until you're here. Like, there's something so funny about it to me that there's this entire plot happening, and all Kirby knows is that his nap has been interrupted and some spider is arm wrestling DeDeDe very aggressively. Yes, this skips that puzzle, redeeming that folly, and bringing me right down to Sunflower over here. Woo! Kirby's Nap Time Massacre. Look, that is literally the plot of like half of the modern Kirby games. Evil is afoot. King DeDeDe and Meta Knight try to do something. They fail. Kirby wakes up. The real shitstorm begins. Oh god, please abridge this segment. I do not want to play DeDeD Tetris. please, I'm begging you. The section's so long-winded. I have a job I need to prepare for. Nice of it to reset if you beef it at least. Yay. And with that, all the people of the sky are free. There's one last section, I believe, and then we bring this to a close. I was not expecting the last world to be an entire unto itself, but when you see the 3 boss fights we have in store, get ready. Honestly, most of the motivations feel pretty consistent to me. Kirby's a pretty reactive hero, but he's also a helpful boy. When he stumbles upon good that needs to be done. Oh, wow. Okay, they skipped the last section. They just bring us here. All the generic no-name jobber people of the sky just kind of get screwed, I guess. But it's fine, because we're taking the fight directly to Queen Sectonia. And she may look a touch more purple than you remember her. Queen Sectonia DX. Sectonia and Taranza were once good friends, but Sectonia became obsessed with vanity and delusions of grandeur. It wasn't long before her heart went evil, turning her into the power-hungry monarch she is today. Gotcha, so this is normally the phase she does the ring attack in. Take that. Food stolen, depression, food stolen, Undertale, war, time zones, darkness, question marks, a single cake, challenge, helping an alien, kidnapping. God, you're not even wrong, and that's the best part. I definitely remember the DX fight a little bit better than the regular fight. Which is weird because that was the opposite with the regular bosses, but for Sectonia, it's absolutely the truth. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be trying to play it cheeky. I say as I proceed to try and play it cheeky. But she gone. And with that, it's time for Sectonia Phase 2. I think. Wait, no, she's fucking dead. And King DeDeDe's poses. Surprise! The one game that did not have King DeDeDe now has King DeDeDe. Meet Shadow DeDeDe. In the depths of a mysterious mirror, hanging in the hall of the queen, waits the Dark King, Shadow DeDeDe. He wages battle against all comers, but Shadow DeDe's true opponent is the darkness in his own heart. Ah shit, I had my finger on the wrong button. Oh damn, he has some big range on those jumps. Oh, he's not done yet. You didn't think DeDe was the only one that could use an axe, did you? And his is made of the power of devils! Get ready for one of the most long-winded attack patterns in the game. So you might be wondering, if this is who we're fighting now, and we're getting into Kirby and the Amazing Mirror content, then what's the final boss going to be? I think you already— oh god! Oh god, he's doing that thing again with his mouth and his body. We're getting some Dreamland 3 vibes mixed in with our Amazing Mirror vibes. And corner camping this boss, not a good idea. I got a little cheeky there. Yeah, I deserve that. But something about seeing the last sliver of health on an enemy makes me go super bloodthirsty. Either way, as with most final bosses, Sectonia stays dead. So now it's just us versus the Shadow Man. And yes, along with that deluxe arena that I was asked about before, you can bet your ass Shadow DeDe is in there. Oh, I didn't realize he does the run twice. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Give it up, Shadow DeDe. That was a practice round. I've studied all your moves. Pretty much. But again, you remember that last little hanging image we saw when the game started, right? God, this is such a fucking fighting game combo. My man's really out here playing Guilty Gear while we're trying to play Kirby. King DeDe uses Dragon Install. One of these days I will learn how to actually dodge that pattern. Don't you kick me, bitch! And with that, he shatters, because he's a mirror. And with that, Dream Mirror. Do we finally enter it? King DeDe enters a game he's never been in before. Let's see what he finds on the other side. It's Dark Meta Knight. Or rather, Dark Meta Knight's revenge. He's back with a vengeance, the darkest shadow of the strongest warrior, sealed in the labyrinth of the mirror for aeons. This Dark Knight has returned with one thing on his mind. Revenge. And he is taking full advantage of the usual Meta Knight moveset now being in full 3D. Up. Tomato up. You're really not wrong. It just kind of shows up when it needs to. All of like twice. Also, Hammer Flip, not a safe bet on him. He can and will block that shit with frustrating precision. And now, play his theme music. As he takes a full few tricks out of Dark Mind's book and goes full mirror mode. You can tell which one is his, because he has the Numies. The other ones are just imitations. You know, that's true. This is a really weird target for revenge, considering King DeDeD has literally done nothing to him. Yeah, hurting those mirrors does not hurt the boss. It hurts you. Ooh, that was a big hit, though. That was a big hit. Oh, he's got that Hyrule spin attack. Can I chip him down? Yes, I can! Right before an hour on this level. Well, you know what the mirror world is now, Riri? The mirror world is fucking dead! And that's for not inviting me to your Game Boy Advance game! Oh, hell. We have made almost no headway on our keychain collection, by the way. How sad. 2 hours, 18 minutes, and like half of that was spent on a single stage. God damn. But you know what? We did good today, guys. Thanks a ton for coming along and playing. Oh god, I forgot there was a credit sequence. I'll ignore that. Normally I would do a raid, but it's midnight and I think I kind of just want to go to sleep. But thank you guys a ton for coming along as always, and next time we'll probably be finishing off this game with its true arena. And after that, we're finally at Robobot. And then I'll probably install Wind Waker along the way too, just so I have it ready to play. But we can talk semantics and specifics later. Until then, good night everyone. Thank you all for coming.